Is that time election time again yafika. 5 years zimaone kama ngani ikulu, but there comes a time when my elections yafika futhi. So people are going to judge their voted for candidates, the candidates that they voted for in 2021. Baja wana votera pa ukansela, pa umeya na pa MP. Yabwerera manje mphamvu yaenda ku bantu. Baja bantu estenzo yanka mafoni. Baja bantu amene benzo bakatitana sitibwerako. Baja bantu amene wanativotera. Time yafika manje. Yamene mama ngala na say. Ubosi manje uzaoneka kuti boss ndani. The power always belongs to the people. So political parties, especially my party, as we are going to my adoptions, kusanka vantu as represent Japan, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's put the party first. Tentike Chipani kusogolo. We know there are a lot of us who say, you know, all of a sudden everyone in UPND feel like they are the reason why UPND now winner. You know, we all feel entitled in one way or the other. We feel like we are the reason why UPND is in power. You know, me, I was victimized, me, I haven't benefited anything, me, I was chased from employment, me, I was transferred, me, I was called the names, me, I was Shanuko, me, I was retired on national interest. You know, everyone, especially these people who are complaining, calling. As I go, Indiana resort UPND in power. Now, people who talk like that because, I mean, UPND is in power. But suffice to say, we all know deep down our hearts that without Hakainde Hichilema, without President Hakainde Hichilema, there would be no UPND to talk about. So once as members of the UPND, we owe our allegiance to that president. Make no mistake, whoever you are, no matter how big you feel, yes, you contributed, which is a very good thing. And most of those who have contributed, the one good thing about President Hakainde Hichilema, they've been awarded in full. They've been appreciated in full. 5 years, most of them were not touched. In their positions, they were not removed. They saved the people of Zambia, they saved the president. 5 years, Yakwana. And mind you, when we go into political space, we avail ourselves politically. It's for a service. It's voluntary. No one recruits you to join politics. Where can do Magamata want to save the people? So entitlement, sometimes it is if indeed you have come to save the people, you have to realize that Zambia comes first, the party comes first, and the president ahead of all of us. So my entitlement, time yama adoption. Mind you, them, they don't care that you adopted the person who is loyal to the party. They don't care. As long as you don't give them a person that they want, you lose. That I can tell you. And let's learn from the past. But Davis Mira wanawa tukana kumakada yao after PF ya loser. Sifuka choka no mvela. When they were in power and Davis Mira was SG, he was the mighty Alpha and Omega. He never wanted to listen to anyone. My adoption is a fantastic button. Wamena alot and you amena fuck up. But the people were not happy. People who go in the booth to vote, they vote alone. They don't care whether they BJ Manakuto Sameno, they don't care. So it doesn't matter if in a particular area there's someone who is popular. We go for that person for the sake of presidential vote. Vote. Zambians. After all, it doesn't matter whether you are popular or not popular, we are all Zambians. That's how it works. The most important thing is to adopt a Zambian. Some know they are adopting people at the expense of ordinary members of the party. Ordinary members of the party, most of them have been awarded in full. And there are so many ways that you can contribute to your party other than imposing yourself on the party. Or if adopt, then you lose. Then what? Okay, let them adopt you, then you lose the elections. Then what? Because people who vote don't care about your loyalty. All they care about is the person that they want. We do our due diligence, and you people of God, you have the due diligence, you have the information. You know who the people want on the ground. You know what the people want on the ground. I'll give you examples. Plain examples that are limelight. Mark my words, today, after elections, come and say I was wrong. Eh? I'll start with, for instance, Mohan in Kabwe. Mohan is loved in Kabwe. I mean, we have all the information. Go on the ground in Kabwe. It's not me who is saying, me, I don't vote from Kabwe. You can't beat Mohan in Kabwe. You can't. Mukukawa won't in Ghana. You can't. George Manza in Chipata. You can't beat George Manza in Chipata. You can't. Because that is where people are loved. Difficulty in Munadi. Those are facts. Those are facts. Hate them or like them in Izakos. But those are facts. You know? So those are just a few examples that I can give. There are MPs right now who are in parliament and they know that they are comfortable. But that was a winner. Come rain, come sunshine. That was a winner. So there are such examples that we can give. We can go on, but those are just examples that I've given you. So whether you argue, it doesn't matter. Because you're not arguing with me. Me, it's a fact on the ground that I'm telling you. Go and argue with the people on the ground who are going to vote for that person. They showed you an example in 2021. Another example is President Hakainde. Whether you argue or not, the people of Zambia have put their heads down to say they are going to vote for President Hakainde. Now, if you argue, say, no, Mundubele is winning, that's your opinion. But the fact is the people of Zambia, they're the ones who are going to speak. Like I said, Mojamu Booth, Bankala Mweka. Sunga Shushane now, no, this is my preferred candidate. Akangena Zambia and Mubooth, Mojana Mavotas Kadiaki, Ankala Mweka. Make Evo Veve Mvesese. Mubuthi moja Mzambia na kangenam. Ankala Mweka. Sankala na yokutumu control umlangize po vote no.